didn't know that we were decorating the set, or else I would have, also done that. But
Well, I mean,
right.
it just got inspired.
No, it's fine. It's fine, bro. All right.
You know what? I just think I just had more.
This episode. Cool.
I think I just had more Halloween spirit than you did.
Wow. Okay. Well, welcome back to the Catching Up podcast on this very sassy start to the episode from Gabe.
Wait, should we just pretend to be whoever we're pretending to be?
Bro, I don't even know who I'm pretending to be.
I made Johnny up Hillbilly Bill, so you make up a name. Be like, my name's Tony, and I'm from the future.
That's not even what my costume is.
I'm from the past.
We'll just say I'm Johnny Rocket the Surfer.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Hello, Johnny.
Oh, he doesn't know what that means, but he knows what Billy the Bob means.
I don't know what Billy the Bob means. What's Billy the Bob?
All right. You know what? Let's just go ahead and cue that intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to start.
And here's the intro because this is getting weird.
I like this thing. This thing is thick.
It's fluffy.
Honestly, bro, these things are so good. To let your actions of being a Christian speak louder than your words. So
if we can't control that ourselves, then it's like, who can? God can.
Catching Up podcast. If you're not caught up, you're catching up.
I don't necessarily know what that means.
All right, that was crazy.
Ooh, did Tyler make the theme spooky for this episode?
Definitely not. He does not have the time for that.
Well, actually, to be honest with you, it would be a combined effort because I would need you to create us a spooky soundtrack too.
I guess we'll see if I have enough time in the next 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe this is coming out a little bit later. But anyways, welcome back to the Catching Up podcast. In case you forgot, my name is Tyler, aka Johnny the Surfer. Tonight,
my name is Gabriel, but today I'm a Hillbilly Bill, and I'm a hunter, and I just got off work.
And let's
woohoo!
Let's just get this out the way. This is a Halloween episode, so if you see a clip of this, or you come across it somehow and you think we're actually wearing these outfits on the podcast, please spread the word that it was a Halloween episode.
Nah, I want them to think that this is like our day-to-day.
I mean, fair play.
Right?
I mean, that probably is Gabe's, but look at him. You see, he's got it down.
I don't even know what you're talking about, cuz.
Why does that also look like... It looks like one of those, like, Waterloo waters.
Because this is just drinking water. All American natural drinking water. It's literally called sweet water. Sweet water.
All right, well, whatever that means, we're going to go ahead and we're going to try out some candy tonight because it's Halloween, and who doesn't love candy on Halloween? Listen, if you're somebody who doesn't eat candy on the regular, unlike me and Gabe, Halloween has got to be the time of the year, at least the month, where you let yourself have a piece or two, right? That's the spirit. You only got to dress up for Halloween. You ain't even got to celebrate it. But the month of October, I feel like, is when you should have a couple pieces of candy. I think everybody's allowed for that, right? So we're gonna try some candy.
It's the cheap month when it comes to dieting.
So Gabe, do you want to introduce? How about you pick the first one and you introduce it?
Oh, you're talking about the... Okay. All right, so the first thing that we are going to do, just because I know Tyler's more excited than I am about the other one. I'm excited, but he's been talking about it for the past 3 months. But so this I saw it and I didn't believe my eyes, but it is Trolli Mountain Dew flavor. And
I didn't believe my eyes
either. I'm curious because I'm is it each one is a different Mountain Dew? So the green one's regular Mountain Dew, then the red one's Code Red, and then the blue one's the Blue Voltage?
Well, let me go ahead and show you the back of the package.
Dang, it is not.
Where it explains all that. Yeah, it says original citrus cherry, original citrus, and original citrus blue raspberry. So I'm assuming that, they're just, I don't know, with Mountain Dew. So maybe they're just Mountain Dew poured into the gummy batch.
Okay. They're marinated in Mountain Dew?
I guess. I don't really know.
I bet.
Let's smell it.
Not me smelling the mic.
It smells
Ooh.
about as toxic as you would.
Yeah,
think.
bro, that's straight cancer. I'm really excited. You want to do? Red, green, or blue?
I want to do blue
first.
You know what? I was gonna say blue, but let's do green first since Mountain Dew is originally green. Let's just see what's up.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bro, I can't take you seriously with those glasses.
I feel like you can't even like.
No,
see my
you look
reaction.
so serious. You look like you're eating like this. Okay. I feel like
it doesn't taste like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like Mountain Dew,
No.
but let's taste all three and then review because I feel like sometimes when we take individuals too long.
There's a little bit of an aftertaste, but
Pineapple. Ah, he did it. Bless you.
what are you trying to
Apparently,
do?
if you say pineapple before someone sneezes, they don't sneeze.
That's good. All right.
Yeah, clearly
We're
you
trying
just
red
you just
next.
sneezed.
All right.
I feel like this is a prank.
All right, let's try blue. Maybe blue has something in store for us. All right. Cheers. I mean, the blue one's the
Yeah.
best. Which is pretty much all candies, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Here. But I'm going to be so for real. I do not taste the Mountain Dew in this. This is false marketing.
Yeah. Are they good? Yes. Are they Mountain Dew? Not in the slightest. I feel like someone literally like played an April Fool's prank on me and just slapped a sticker on there. A sticker on there. So my rating out of the gummies for them being Mountain Dew, 0. They don't taste like Mountain Dew at all.
Yeah, like I would have liked the idea that you said if they went Code Red, Baja Blast, like, and maybe just try to, I don't know, even artificially recreate that flavor. Because I don't know what they did, but like, it doesn't taste like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, so
I agree with that.
You also agree? 0 out of 10?
Yeah, but as gummies, I mean,
Do they taste good?
honestly
Yes.
taste like regular Trollies.
They kind of taste like
they're
the
not
electric
bad.
pack. The electric trolleys.
Yeah, it's just like if you're expecting Mountain Dew, you're not gonna get that.
At all.
Like,
At all. And that's it. It's literally just not at all.
yeah, that's it. We're not even gonna go.
Yeah,
too deep,
it's blue is the best. Honestly, I'm pissed.
He said, honestly, I'm
I was
retired.
so excited.
Yeah, I mean they're good gummies if you want to get them and try them, sure. But like, please don't be expecting like, oh, this is gonna taste like Mountain Dew because it doesn't. And I actually I don't drink it a lot, but I do like Mountain Dew, so I would know.
Are my nipples covered?
All right, and
Yeah.
so next, now I'm glad we did that first. We get the bad candy out of the way. To go for probably the better candy, which is the all new, or at least I think it's new, Reese's Oreos. And these are the candy ones. I think they also did a cookie collab, like it's peanut butter in the middle and then the Oreo cookies. But these are, I guess it has white chocolate on top, peanut butter and Oreos in the middle, and then chocolate on the bottom. And so, or like, I don't even know if it might be a cookie on the bottom. I don't even know, but yeah, it looks great. So he got the regular pack. I could only find the big pack. So I'm just going to try like 2 of them
He's
together.
like, I'm just going to eat like half the
That'll be
bag in a
same thing.
bite, and then it's going to be about the same.
But I'm hyped for these, bro. These, whoa. That smells amazing. Oh my gosh.
I'm
Wow.
still trying to open mine. Hold on.
The bag. I mean, come on now.
Wow. See, Tyler's such a fanatic. He's already won over just by the bag.
I've already ate 7 of them.
Okay. Wow. I dropped it. This looks nice.
Yeah,
I love white chocolate Reese's.
So obviously mine's very
Okay,
small.
so let review. Appearance-wise, 10 out of 10. It's not a perfect line down the middle, but you can tell that it is very much so half chocolate, half white chocolate. And right here,
And
you
this
can
is my
see the
creation
cookie
of 2.
inside. Peeking.
Yeah, so it looks and smells delicious. I think this is going to be amazing. So let's just see what's up.
Cheers.
Cheers. I got to take the glasses off for that one.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, let me finish chewing.
Wow. That is good.
nice.
And it really did have a good amount of crunch to it from the cookie they include, which I'm like, that's good. They're not skipping out on it like they usually do.
Yeah, so you can see right here, you got a thin layer of chocolate on both sides, right? And then you got a thin layer of peanut butter, not too thin though. But then it's essentially like, you know, the chocolate in the Hershey's cookies and cream bar, like those little balls. That's essentially what it's like, the bottom layer. And it's really good. Like Tyler said, the crunch is there consistently. Like while you're chewing, it's a really balanced flavor. The chocolate's not too overpowering. The Oreo still stands out while the peanut butter is still very prominent. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend.
Yeah, these are great, man. And listen, I'm gonna go ahead and keep my review short and simple, and I'm gonna go with what the back of this bag says. It says Oreo in Reese's, no explanation needed, and that could not be any more accurate.
Drop the mic.
These things are phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, I would if I could, but they're amazing. I mean, easy 10 out of 10. If you guys are looking for a Halloween candy to give out this year, this has got to be the one. This has got to be the one you add to the lineup. And if you're looking to try a new Halloween candy this year, I really recommend this because this is fire. I don't know if this was released around Halloween time for a specific reason because I think they just came out, if I'm like not mistaken. Maybe like a month ago, but I think they're fairly new. But yeah, that's a 10 out of 10. No questions about it. No questions, no commas, no extenders, nothing.
Bro, we literally just had a 0 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10 in one episode. That's pretty epic.
Okay, fair. But they weren't. That is epic. They weren't a 0.
They
out
weren't.
Of 10. I mean, in theory, like the execution was a 0 out of 10. But they're still good. Like, you know what I mean? So like, you know,
it's really like an 8 and a 10.
Like even ended up rating them.
But
yeah, because at that point, I feel like I honestly felt like I was just going to be rating a regular Trolli gummy. And I'm like, why am I going to do that? Like, everybody knows they're good. Whoa, okay. Let me take a sip real quick.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so now we're going to be moving in to a movie review. Ooh, spooky movie review. And this is going to be for a movie. Did you watch that this year?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even remember. Okay, so you watched it this year, and how'd you come about it? So let me set it up first. So we're going to be reviewing the movie It's What's Inside. It's on Netflix, or at least it was on Netflix. I don't know if it still is, but it is like it's more of like a thriller suspense movie rather than like a horror, although there are gory moments to it. I personally wouldn't consider it like a horror movie, but I think it's good on like the thriller suspense, and it's definitely something you would watch around like the Halloween time. So anyways, that's the movie we're setting up. Now, how did you come about this movie?
Well, how do I say this?
Because it's not really known like
How do I say this?
I don't know. How do you say it?
My wife is very particular. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, but she's very particular with the movies she watches and enjoys, which is awesome. You know, they're always great picks, and I like the types of movies she likes, so it makes sense. But that being said, every time we have to pick a movie, it takes like 25 minutes because we go through like. It actually takes like 45 minutes because we go through all the platforms and every movie until one catches our eye. And this movie, we just happened to see like the trailer for, and and instantly we were just like intrigued because it's the exact type. It's the exact type of movie that we like to watch. But it took us like we've known about the movie for months. Like we honestly could have probably watched it in 2024 or at least like in the beginning of the year, this year. That being said, the trailer, in my opinion, always kind of made it seem almost like it was a little more demonic than it was, because it's not demonic at all. And whenever it comes to like certain horror movie thriller-esque, like they really made the trailer look really thriller and horror, but like Tyler said, it's more of like a thriller and like suspense. It's not really horror at all.
Yeah.
But the trailer made it seem that way, so we always kind of like put it off, because sometimes, you know, when you watch like super like demonic stuff, you just gotta watch it during the day. It just be like that sometimes. So it was like the one time we were watching a
like
movie
Smile?
during the day, and we were like, "Bet, let's try this one out." And oh my gosh, we were blown. It like instantly became like one of our favorite movies.
Yeah, I mean, listen, bro. Even from like the start of the movie, like that opening scene, it's so funny, and it grabs your attention because you're like, "What's going on in this relationship here?" Right? And you know, if you haven't seen this movie, there is going to be spoilers. I'm just going to say that in case, because I'm sure it's going to be to some degree. I mean, I haven't seen the movie in like a few months, so like I'm not super fresh on it. But even the opening scene, it's great. It's so much fun. It's so like, you know, lighthearted and funny, but you can also see like something's going on there, right? Like between the couple. And then it just like it gets into the storyline and it sets it up really well, in my opinion. Like all the characters, I think, have a really cool like story arc behind them, and they're all like, you know, different people, and they all bring something different to this, you know, equation that they're building here. And yeah, I really liked it. What did you think about like getting into it? Like how did you think it was gonna go? Like, did you think this guy was trying to like, you know, do something to them or what?
At first, I thought he had an angle, for sure. At first, because like it was like too weird. He did act creepy. Like there were times, especially like when he just like stare at you.
Yeah,
and then like you could
exactly.
tell that he had intentions of like manipulating people. So the whole time I felt like obviously something was up, but the ending I did not see coming. That was one that, because like my wife and I, we both like to guess, and we're usually pretty good at guessing, especially her. And we both were like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to guess.
It's really hard to guess, but it makes total sense. It makes like total sense, and the way they executed it was flawless. And like you said, the intro was like good. Like it catches your eye because you get something's up, which immediately, you know, makes you want to watch and pay attention to every detail, because now you're like, what is the issue? Like what's the missing piece here? So the whole time you're like intently watching, which like brings you into the movie so much more. And then once everything started going on, dude, those actors, phenomenal. The fact that they could,
they're all really good, bro.
And thank God we didn't watch it like in theaters or anything like that. We only watched it on Netflix at home, because we had to pause just to make sure we were on the same page, that we understood what was going on. Because, but it's like, so it's one of those where you really got to pay attention. But genuinely, they do such a good job. Like, it's already hard for one person to act like two people, and I can't imagine like 8 people acting like the same, like 1 or 2 people. And it'll make sense when you watch it. Yeah. So it's like mimicking.
Well, and even
right.
Yeah, like even I was gonna say, like going back to that first scene, bro. And for me as an actor, you know, I sometimes like to like put myself I try to think like, oh, like, you know, if I was on set for this, like how would I go about it, whatever. And like the first time where it happens and they all wake up, and I'm like, bro, like I felt uncomfortable for them, just sitting there. And I'm like, that's the thing that I really like about a thriller movie or horror movie, is when like they make you feel like you kind of feel what they're going through at the moment. I mean, that's what makes a good movie, you know, because it draws an emotion out of you. But yeah, when they first like come up and they're like, you know, and everybody's having a different reaction. Everybody's kind of freaking out at first, right? But then like, you know, it stops and they want to go again. And I'm like, I really wonder, like, would I want to go again?
Right. I love those types of movies. Yes. And I was the same way. It's like, what would I do in that situation? Oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's right. Such a great movie.
And then even like when the people, when the first shoot, like, cause you know something's going to happen. Like they're all going through or whatever. And then when the final thing, I mean, the first thing happens when somebody gets axed, you know, you're like, you're like, dude, this is going someplace that like I can't even.
Oh
figure
yeah,
out. Like it's
that's what I was gonna say.
so
There's
good.
like obviously every movie has the overlying plot twist, which is like the point of the story.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't. Did you guess it?
Can you explain it again? Because I don't fully.
It
remember.
was,
I mean,
you know,
like I
the
said,
ginger guy that had the machine.
Yeah.
His sister swapped bodies with him. She sacked the money.
No.
And So did you?
Yeah. No. I had no. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
No. So did you did you see it ahead of time? Like, did you guess it?
No, bro, no. And like I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not always the best about guessing in movies. Like I'll typically like get sometimes a lot of the times I feel like there's two things that are all like playing at the same time. And like usually I'll be good at getting one, but then the second one I'm always a little bit off about. But even then, bro, I'm like just the way that it's like weaved together, and even like you said, like all these different characters playing each other, but like also again going back to another point of the movie, it's like all these people are in situations, they all have history with each other, and they all have different relationships with each other, and so like when they're in these different bodies, they kind of are giving like they all think they have this past to kind of do what they want with the other person. Like, you know, if the one guy is like, you know, he's in his mind like crushing on this girl, but he's with this girl. Well, now he swapped bodies, so he can do like it's him, but it's not his body. Like,
Right.
And it kind of like is that whole thing of like, you know, like is that wrong? I mean, yeah, I honestly think it is wrong. But like for them, it's like, well, who's gonna know? It's just us. So like, you know, so it really creates that like whole thing, and then how at the end. You know, or towards the end, like that, some of those things start to be revealed. You're like, bro, like it just, and again, I don't remember fully clearly, but I remember at one point, like something they were all gonna convince this person to do something, and then like the truth of something came out, and then she was like, oh no, like, and so like they just keep every time you think like something's getting resolved or figured out, like something else happens. And it just like it keeps it going so well. The momentum of the movie, in my opinion, like never stops. Even in the like, you know, quieter moments or the more reflective moments, like it's really, really solid.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend is the one who showed it to me. I don't know if you would say Delaney showed it to you because you guys were looking together, but Bailey, I don't think she had seen it before, but we watched it together and we were both just like blown away, bro. Blown away.
Yeah. I also really liked how the creative way they went back in time of like how they told what happened in the past.
Yeah.
Like with like the layering of how they do it, because I don't want to spoil too much right now, but because you should definitely go watch it. It's one of those that I'm like, you should definitely watch it. Like I recommend to everyone.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, no. Overall, honestly, bro, I think it was a 10 out of 10. Like the whole time I was interested, the whole time I was engaged. I felt upset, I felt mad, I felt happy, I was anxious, and then it's like I felt, you know what I mean? Like you're going through the motions with it, and like that's all you can ask for in any type of film. And then, bro, I genuinely like you said, every time something was going one way, it goes the opposite way. So the whole time, like, oh shoot, until the very end, and you didn't see it coming. Like, I love that. Like, I genuinely like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with all those points, and I would say I don't think. Listen, man, it's very rare that I ever give a 10.
You're
out of
right.
10
It's
in
not
a
actually a
movie.
10 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 because there's no such thing as a 10 out of 10.
I mean, listen, bro. If it's a 10,
No,
that's
it
the
is
thing.
a 9.
Me, like,
but I know just
again, for me, Scream is a 10 out of 10. I can probably say that like a lot of people are not going to share that
Right.
same opinion. Though it's a very highly rated movie. It's just like for me, I'm like, there's nothing more I would have wanted out of this film. And like I can kind of, you know, see that with this film. I'm not super fresh on it, but like I remember being like super like satisfied and like really just like the creative turns there and the creative takes and even like a lot of the visual stuff, bro. Like visually it was a very, very pretty movie, and like all the different lights that they use, all the different shots, all the different angles. I mean, they really did their thing. I would probably give it, you know, at least a 9 out of 10. if not more. I mean, it could definitely go up if I like watched it again on a rewatch. So it's a really great movie. If you haven't seen it, like, I mean, obviously we both recommend it like crazy. But I have a question for you about the movie.
Okay.
So let's say you went to a friend's house and they had this machine. Would you do it? You haven't done it before, so it'll be new. But I think in the movie they didn't know what was gonna happen. Like, let's say you know what's gonna happen. Like, you've heard about it, you know this, but like, it's like, would you do it?
I mean, it's one of those things. Like, I'm that annoying person where I'm like, well, you never really know until you're actually there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter what I say.
get that. Just hypothetical.
But
Yeah.
I feel like I would really want to try it, but I think I'd be really, really scared.
I agree. I think I'd be.
So
right
it's
there,
like
though.
it just depends. I don't know. Maybe like will matter who I'm with or who it is.
I think that's
it's
a big
like,
factor for me.
I think it's like is my fear because I feel like it's like an even split. So it's like one has to go a little bit up, and then I'm either doing it or not doing it. So it's like I feel like I feel like I probably wouldn't end up doing it, but I wouldn't say I would never.
I agree. I think it's definitely would be based upon the people I'm with. The person who is controlling it, because one person is still awake.
Right.
And like, controlling the interaction. Which again, also going back to the movie really quick, like the whole points where they're trying, like it's a game at first and they're trying to guess like who was who, and like they're actually playing a game. And then they get so involved in it that you're like, what? And then they get stuck in it, and you're like, what? And like, it's like coming back as we're talking about it, it's coming back to me more and more, and I'm remembering. I'm like, yeah, bro, I forgot. Like at first, it was just a game to them, and then they got stuck in it. But anyways, I won't continue going on that. I think that I'm right there with you. The person I'm with, how I'm feeling, like. I don't know. It's really up to debate. I would probably honestly lean towards saying I wouldn't, just because I think I'd be too freaked out. But it's still like, it's
right.
Like it really could go up in the air. And I think it'd be like an insane thing to do. So just for the people that haven't seen the movie, basically the question would be, if there was a machine that somebody brought to like a game night where you guys could all switch. Like you swap bodies essentially. Like you're, more. What is it? What would you say? Like you
just are in someone else's body.
Yeah, basically like you go and you transfer into somebody else's
and someone
body.
else is in yours.
Like right now, I would be in Gabe's body and he would be in my body, and like we would be looking at ourselves. You know. So like, would you, if you went to a game night and somebody had that set up,
would you try it?
Would you participate in it? Is basically what the question is. So let us know down in the comments, because I'm curious to know. One, if you've seen this movie, let us know. Two, if you haven't seen this movie, let us know, and then go watch it.
And then let us know what you think.
Comment. Yeah, and then but do it in a separate comment. And what was it? So yeah, that, and then would you do this? Would you participate in this if it was a real thing? I think is an interesting question. So, yeah. So, I mean, I think now we're just gonna maybe get into it, talk about some Halloween. I don't know. What do you want to talk about? Like, what is your favorite thing to do on Halloween? How has that changed over time?
Okay, you know what? This is just something that's been on my heart lately, and I've told a couple people, and I feel like I need to just set it in stone.
It's gonna be like, Tyler, I love you.
No, nah, bro. No. Okay, so I was gonna say like things we used to look forward to when we were younger in Halloween. But it only applies because of this one specific situation. And it's because growing up in Orlando, you go to Halloween Horror Nights, right? And growing up, they always had these, like, it was in the back by the Men in Black. Every year you'd see them. They'd have, like, these, like, nurse vampires. And they would hand out, what were they called? Blood bags. But they were, like, cocktails.
And Jello shots?
And Jello shots, yeah. Because it was all blood, right? And as a kid, I couldn't have any. So it's like, I was always like, man, I cannot wait till I'm 21 so I can try one. I can't wait till I'm 20. Like, I looked forward to that for like, since I was like 15. And then like the year I turned 21, they took it away. And I never have ever been able to experience it, and I'm upset about it.
Do you know why they took them away? Is there a reason? Like that is a pretty random thing to do because they were so popular and like they sold them in line. And I remember like growing up when I would go with like my sisters who were of age and they could like buy them. They would get them and like sometimes we would be in line and they would try to get them and they'd be sold out. So I'm like, okay, so these things were selling. So like what happened? Were people just getting too drunk then? Honestly, that might be it.
I have no idea. I've never looked into it. I just know it happened, and I'm upset.
Yeah, no, I agree. They were pretty cool. I don't think I ever got to try one because obviously I'm a little bit older than Gabe. If you guys didn't know, not by much.
Yeah, not by much. Actually, wait.
But
when this episode comes out, it will have passed my birthday.
Hey, well, let's give a happy birthday to Gabe.
Thank you.
I'm sure if we shoot on his birthday or on the week of, we'll also give him a shout out. But we'll give him a shout out now too.
Just
Why not?
in case.
Let's celebrate the whole month. So like, what would you say has? Okay, so how old are you?
At the time of this
sorry.
recording, I'm 25. When it comes out, I'll be 26.
Okay, so you're 25. So how has your like what you used to? Let's go 3 stages. And like obviously like don't go too long cuz it's 3. But how is what you want to do on Halloween? Like, you know, I feel like people are like, "Hey, like this is how I want to celebrate Halloween this year." You know, whether you dress up or not, like I feel like you can just kind of find a way that you can like celebrate it differently. So like what has it been from like age like 15, like high school to then like college to like now? Like how is your celebration of what you do for Halloween like changed?
Okay, well, growing up, I was never able to.
Doesn't have to be.
No, you're
super
good.
deep,
So
but
when growing up, I was never able to celebrate Halloween, so I never did anything for Halloween. But then more going into high school, I started doing more just because like I could. I guess like what you said, what we wanted to do was back then like the goal is to dress up and like go to like Keens Point and Isleworth because they were like the rich neighborhoods and they gave out the big candy bars. So that was the move in high school, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe like go to someone's house after you know you're done carrying your thing. College, you know, you dress up, but I felt like I went like out more, like you know, like whether it was like a bar or something like that. And then I feel like now I prefer like house parties. Like I'd rather like go to someone's house or have people over and like have a game night, but we all still dress up. Like I've always enjoyed dressing up because I think it's fun. But I feel like what I was doing while being dressed up like changed over the years, and that's what it was.
Sure. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that like for me it's kind of it's like a similar path. Like for me it was like, you know, in high school I would like to like I think like I think I probably I don't know at what point I stopped like dressing up and going trick or treating, but I think like I still went like around because like you go trick or treating, but like you know you kind of just go and like get candy at a certain point. So I think when I was like high school, I was like, yeah, let me just go out and like try to find like the big candy bars or something, and then just like go home. You know, I would like still throw something on, or also what I would do, especially when I was younger, is I would go to Chipotle first because if you went to Chipotle in a costume on Halloween, it's a free burrito or free bowl or something like that. I don't know if they still do it in today's economy, but they used to. So like I would always do that, and then I would usually go and like go get some candy, and then like I don't know, maybe if like me and my friends want to like hang or something, whatever, you know, we would. And then when I got to college, it was definitely more so about like going out. Like, hey, let's dress up, but like, you know, we're going out. We want to like go and have a fun time, whatever. And so I feel like that was probably where I like did my best with like the costumes I picked out because like I was actually trying to have a good costume. But most of the time I was always somebody who would like do a DIY costume like of somebody. I wouldn't really like go to Spirit and do it. Like maybe if it was like a pinch year, but you know. And then now it's like I feel like I just would like to like personally for me, I'm like I want to get some food. I want to have some candy. And like I do personally want to like live in a neighborhood where like you can like do people can trick or treat, because I'm like, I don't know, I feel like that was such a fun experience for me as a kid that like I want to be able to do that for like other kids, like have the cool candy bars and whatever, so that they can get like, you know, not just the regular ones. And then just like chilling and watching like scary movies with like my girl and maybe some friends, like if we had a couple people over for like a movie or something, if you know. But typically people are like doing something on Halloween, so like probably it would just be me and her. But yeah, just like chilling and watching movies, bro. Like, because I love horror movies, like especially like old horror movies. So like for the whole month of October, I try to like that's my Halloween month, bro. So like I'm watching all my favorite scary movies and whatever. And so I try to save a couple for like Halloween night. And then it sucks because what if something does happen and you're like, oh, like, you know, we want to go out and like, you know, I don't know, do escape room or whatever, or, you know, I don't know, do something, right? And you know what I mean? Like you go out, I don't know.
Right.
And then you basically like don't get to watch those movies, or now you have to watch them after Halloween, which is like, I don't know. It's like you're trying to hit it. You're trying to hit it within that month.
You just got to have like a curfew, you know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, we can go hang out, we can go do this, but like I got to be back by 9.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. And also, of course, Halloween Horror Nights. But I've been going to Halloween Horror Nights since I usually go in September now. So.
Yeah, because he's old.
You went in September too? Yeah, because I don't live in Florida and like I don't get the pass anymore, because I just think the pass is so much more worth it in Florida. You know. But anyways, yeah, that's so I guess that's just a little bit of how our Halloweens have changed over time. And yeah, so like, let us know below, how is your Halloween tradition, or, you know, what you like to do on Halloween changed in the last 10 years? I think that that was pretty much the basis of the question. So.
Yep. You're like, got all soft.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Well,
all right. Well, I guess that will wrap up the episode. Hey, thanks for coming and tuning in to our Halloween special here. In case you forgot, my name is Tyler, a.k.a. Johnny the Surfer.
My name is Gabriel, a.k.a. Hillbilly Bob the Hunter.
You know, I truly thought he was going to try and weave that accent in and out of the podcast, but he didn't.
I was going to, but I was like, damn, it's going to be too much work.
Could you imagine? Yeah, just like...
I'm like, who? What?
Halfway, like trying to...
Me?
Yeah. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in. We appreciate you, and we will see you in the next one. I don't know what number episode that'll be, but it'll be one of them.
Peace.
So.
Catching Up podcast. If you're not caught up, you're catching up.
I don't necessarily know what that means.